Hi there, Jane here from the Center for Aligned Living. Thank you so much for watching this video. As I record this, it is the 1st of May, and I'm super stoked because why not? I love it when the new month starts on a Monday. That was actually yesterday, but that's okay. I don't know, it just kind of like, it's like, oh, let's set some goals, let's do some things, right? I wasn't really sure, I never am sure exactly what I'm going to talk about when I get on here, and usually it comes to me when I'm out running, and it was so fun today because I had so many topics just running through my mind, and ideas and thoughts, and then, you know, as I was just trying to settle in as I was out there, it's that time of the year where the orange trees are blossoming, and I was just hit with this sweet, rich, syrupy orange blossom scent, and it was just incredible. I just loved it, and so I kept just inhaling all of this beautiful citrus smell, and it just really made me happy, and it got me thinking about how much we miss by turning our senses off. So I want you to focus on awakening your senses and becoming more sensual. I know, you know, a lot of people mistake that word. They don't understand the word sensual. So let's talk about it real quick. It is not sexual. Sensual is different. Sensual is using your senses, and we have deadened so many of our senses just through the chaotic lifestyle and the fast pace and the moving from next to next to next to next, that slowing down and living a centered life awakens your senses, and it starts to get you to appreciate things more. You start to see deeper into things. I made a post the other day just about flowers. When I love to take walks. I'm so blessed that I live in an area that has an abundance of flowers, especially this time of the year because of all the rains we've had in Southern California. It's been just remarkable. But pausing, you know that old saying, stop and smell the roses. Well, try it. It's quite amazing. But I've been looking closer and closer in more detail at the magnificence and beauty in nature's creations, God's creations. The detail in and the vastness of the flowers themselves, it's really worth just slowing down and taking a closer look. And then also with your taste. That's another one of the senses that we just consume. We don't stop to savor. We're not savoring life. If you could just slow down and taste your food and enjoy it. And if you're not enjoying it, well, maybe, you know, try to find something different that you put into your body that you are enjoying. And try to go the healthy route. That's another thing, that becoming centered, you really start to let a lot of the excess, not needed things just kind of fall away to the side. It has helped me with lots of things, including, you know, cutting alcohol out of my lifestyle. No big deal. I mean, every once in a while, yeah, I'll have a glass of champagne or a beer on the patio with friends or whatever. You know, a nice glass of wine with dinner. These are fine things, but I'm no longer using alcohol as any type of self-medication. We'll just put it that way. You know, I'm not masking myself. I'm not hiding myself behind alcohol. I didn't realize until COVID happened how much anxiety I had socially. And so stepping away from people, stepping away from alcohol and just coming into myself and centering and then re-emerging back out, you know, I still have some anxieties and I'm working on that, but it truly helps, and it's just living centered is just remarkable. We're talking about awakening your sensuality. So take a walk. Feel your body, even just feel it, you know, like do some tapping, tap all on your body and kind of awaken it, you know, and just to feel. Get a massage. that is a wonderful way, an absolutely beautiful way to kind of align your mind, body, and spirit all together. It's very good for the central nervous system. It's very good for calming, and that's, I think, the number one step. That's the critical first step, is getting all of us just to calm down. And we have to, the first way to calm down is by slowing down. And if you start to focus on your senses, savoring the smells, savoring the tastes, the textures, the sights, awaken your senses. And here we go again about, if you want to, why in the world would sensuality, why has that become like something that's taboo? It's insanity, in my opinion. But sometimes when I hear the word sensuality, I get a little like, ooh, taboo. That's, we're not supposed to. And I just can't help but to wonder, where in the world did that programming come from? And so I've worked to retrain my brain on it. We should awaken our senses. They're our first indication in life, right? Before we had all this critical thinking that just really helps us out so much. I'm teasing, sorry. We had our senses, right? We knew we were in touch with our bodies. Let's get back in touch with our bodies. I think it is important, and if we listen to our bodies, it tells us what it needs. And it's so much easier to hear what you need when you are centered and you're not living externally, you're living internally. Yes, we have to deal with life experiences and whatnot, but we have to know what's going on internally. And if that's where we focus, we're going to be a whole lot better off than if we're just constantly, looking for sources outside of ourselves for any type of comfort, security, or love, really. We start at home, and then we go out from there. So that's what we do here at the Center for Aligned Living. Sometimes, though, it's harder than others. Awakening your senses should be fun, right? It should be a lot of fun to smell delicious food or flowers or nature. Even some of the not so pleasant nature smells. It's just life, man. So enjoy it, right? And touch. There's so many wonderful things, touch your friend in a compassionate way. Touch your children. Touch, just awaken yourself. Touch yourself. Awaken the body. It helps to get stuck energy moving also. It's just, don't be afraid of the word sensuality. Don't think it's taboo. It's, how much of life are we missing out on by not being aware of the details and of our senses? So that's my thought for today. If you are having trouble in any way, if you're stuck in your head, if you need some guidance, please reach out to someone. There are so many wonderful practitioners out there. Just find who and what resonates with you. Take those tools and learn how to just be peaceful and happy and a compassionate person. We heal the world by healing ourselves first, and that's what we're in service of doing, and let us know if we can help. Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate you watching this video, and I will see you again next week. Thanks. Bye-bye.